Oh, nice. This time around, I wanted just some tea, you know?
But where should I start with the story about me?
Oh yeah, that's where we stopped. Well, that was a good one. Did I even say? Yeah. Hey, you beautiful people. Welcome back to the SamSlamPlay channel. My name is Sam, and we're back to Honkai Star Rail. We're gonna start with a young girl voice. What the heck? Sounds weird. I mean, from that moment.
From the beginning of the universe? Just kidding. That would be too much. I just want to tell a teeny story.
Oh my god, I think that you went to the wrong hole.
So little that it started with a seed. I know you're listening, my good friend.
Aha, it's Irene.
The god in my dream told me that the world sprouted from a seed.
Okay.
It grew into a great tree named Amphorius, and time became its branches and leaves, basking in the light. What a coincidence. Dappled light coming through the leaves is my first memory as well. On a very ordinary early morning, beneath the village's biggest tree, the daughter of Id Silicii quietly came into this world.
Oh, okay.
What a moving opening. A loud cry was the first gift the child gave to the world. The prophecies fulfilled, the villagers say. This child is a gift from the Titans. Pink hair and sharp ears, she was born to be the priest of time. The Titans also gave their blessings. You shall fade when the flowers bloom, for every ending begets a beginning. Flowers will bloom and wilt. What a beautiful ending. This page concluded in laughter. Cry loud, child. Let your voice reach Orynyx. Anyway, I don't like tears. Time quietly flowed by, in the midst of laughter. The wind from my hometown caressed the ears of wheat, and there were swings, wind chimes, the sea, and the little fairies off-tune a cappella songs.
Oh.
But the name Id Silicii came from the unpleasant sorrows of the gods. My childhood friend did not understand. Yet you always seemed so happy, as if nothing ever worried you. Why was I like that then? That's because the world was gentle to me. So, I grew up to be gentle as well.
Seed of memory archived.
But fate was fickle, and it urged the child to grow up. To grow bigger and bigger, and to go to places far away, just like how the crumbling world could not preserve an eternal hometown. Just as the ballad Blown on the Breeze says, losses are a constant on the flame chase journey. Oh, whose ears are pricked up now? You definitely heard me say this sentence a lot of times. You know that the story starts to deviate from here. Aren't you looking forward to it? Then let's get started. The hero's journey crosses through the long night, through tears and laughter, and once again heads towards tomorrow.
Let's archive this memory. What? Pursuing object information 093, what? What? Oh! Hi, Serena. Save.
Correction. Philia 093's record, number 496. Archived.
The hell? Program from a known publisher. Okay. Allow write access. Allow. Running. Philia 093. Wow, beautiful piano. Aww.
Hi. Miss me yet? I'm just messing with you. This is the first time I have met you.
I heard that before.
And it looks like it'll also be the last.
Philia 093.
Since we don't have all day, let's get started, shall we? As always, I'll read this book to you. That way it won't just be Cyrene's memories alone. Where should I start this time? Let me see.
Formatting complete.
You know, I gotta say, that's very, sad.
093. Size. Grayscale. Proportions. Threshold. Outputting analysis result.
Philia 093
Equals peach.
equals Peach.
Okay.
Peach's record. Number 8.
Peaches.
128.
You son of a
Archived.
bitch. I love actually peaches. No lie. So delicious. But not you gotta get the one which is sweet, not the sour. Otherwise, like every time you bite it. Runner arrow, okay, and unhandled exception occurred. Okay. Click expert to ignore the arrow and continue. And click full for detail block. Okay. Skip it. It's gonna be like this all running. Oh. Okay, it's too bright. Calm down, please.
Query. Record.
Electrical signal sequence.
Lagos.
Almost 600. Track. Strife.
Related to. Stripe. Comment. Pretty.
Electrical signal sequence. Schema 720. Track. Reason.
Related to. Reason. Comment. Yummy.
What the hell?
Electrical signal sequence. Philia 093.
Related to. Love.
I heard Lagos voice. And the seat is like a little baby. Still learning. System running. Alright, arrow, time arrow. And then held it occurred, okay? Naive dream. Click to ignore, to continue, and to tell floor. I'm gonna ignore. Running Iron Tomb.
Formatting progress. 94. Point.
How many times has it been? It faithfully fulfills its duty, activating and formatting. Conclusion. Progress. Bad. Peach. Don't cry.
Process error. Analyzing. Process error. Analyzing.
Comment. I'm here.
Process error. Analyzing.
Really? Are you encouraging me?
Oh, this is the moment. Remember, we were walking and she was talking about it. I remember.
Thank you. I'm sorry for making you see this embarrassing side of me.
Yeah, I remember when we were walking towards with our crew and when we saw her before we were meeting every night, if I remember correctly, in the Iron Tomb.
Record. Peach doesn't like tears. I'm suddenly reminded of my childhood for some reason. When I was hiding alone next to the tree hollow and wiping my tears away, a little fairy popped out, just like how you did. It had long ears and fluffy paws, and it pulled me into the tree hollow. where, to my surprise, was a forest. Let me tell you the story of the Membrance Maze. A group of cute little friends live in Ide Silicii's forests. Their names can be connected into a song. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, si.
We're learning music as well, eh?
Formatting complete.
Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, si. Isn't it his do, not to? Well.
Bye, Peach. Note. Little Peach, crying alone. Little fairies, friends, Peach, memory, saved.
Oh, come on.
Little fairies,
That's too sad.
good friends. Bye-bye.
It's very emotional. Time error. Game occur a new blackness. What the hell? Click expert to ignore the... Okay, yeah, of course. Running Iron Tomb.
Once again, the saga comes to an end. Everything is deathly silent, just like this very moment. Shh. You speak. I listen. This time, too. Sitting together. Now that I look back, there was a period when I got really sentimental. Peach, strange. Why unhappy?
Formatting progress 73.998%.
I'm here. Don't be scared.
Process error. Analyzing.
Won't allow it to interrupt you. No need to feel sorry for me, good friend. If there are no
So
new blank spaces...
That's who she was talking
how can a
to
saga
see.
continue?
Uh-huh.
Blank spaces? What's that?
That's what Dawn was
I'm
asking.
actually really lucky, you know.
Who was she speaking to?
During the long years I've spent waiting for the Deliverer, I've always had you here as an audience. Now I can rest in peace in the past. As for when tomorrow will come, I'll have to ask the next Cyrene to continue our watch. Peach left. If there are no new blank spaces, how can a saga continue? Needs new blank spaces. Next, Cyrene has blank space. Oh, Peach, don't be scared. I'll help you find blank space. Cyrene is Peach, is love. So, first there is love, then there is Cyrene, then there is blank space. Query, love.
The developmental trends of the erudition have nothing to do with creating a consciousness. Those underlying principles are, in fact, contradictory. Not having a consciousness means not having the foundations of a heart, making them unable to obtain real emotions.
Huh? Consciousness? Emotions? Feel sad? Oh, don't understand. Query... Cyrene?
Ooh, nice Tito.
What could be behind this door? Glittering crystals? Or a beautiful world I've never seen before? If I tell you all the stories of tomorrow, will I be able to finally welcome the Deliverer and Amphorius' dawn in the next life? Key, door, story, happy. Peach, Cyrene, little fairy, Mike. Yes, right. Query, memory. Wah! Wah!
Wow.
Peaches, memories, save, learn.
The prophecy's fulfilled. This child is a gift from the gods.
Pink hair and those ears. She was born to be the priest of time.
Cyrene has pink hair, sharp ears.
You shall fade when the flowers bloom, for every ending begets a beginning.
Cry, child. Cry aloud. Let your voice reach Oryx.
Cyrene is a girl, a priest.
Oh god, this is very emotional, but at the same time, boring. Next to falling asleep here.
I can. I learn. Anyway, I don't like tears. But the name Id Celestii came from the unpleasant sorrows of the gods. Yet, you always seem so happy, as if nothing ever worried you.
You know, this kind of a story would be nice, I guess, to read for a kid's bedtime. I swear, because that's music and the story, low voice. I'm like, oh, yeah.
Cyrene doesn't like tears. Always happy.
Yeah, happy potato.
Of course, because the world was gentle to me. So, I grew up to be gentle as well.
Nice.
Cyrene is gentle, likes beautiful things, can write stories. Easy. I can. I learn.
Just as the ballad blown on the breeze says, losses are a constant on the flame chase journey.
But even if all is lost to the wind, some things won't easily change. Like my height, Treeby's innocence, and Aglaya's beauty. Cyrene, she can't grow up, but she can talk. After all is lost to the wind, she will stay behind.
I still don't get it. Why are they telling us about that?
At the end of every sentence, always laughing, like a little tail.
I need a pillow so I can sleep. I'll listen to that. I'll sleep like a baby.
Simple. Got it.
So there's someone having fun.
I promise you. The pain will pass in the blink of an eye.
All right, let's not make things so gloomy. What we're about to embark on is the true hero's journey. So, come on, cheer up a bit, okay? Cyrene was crying when she was born. Fragile, transparent.
It's all about
like a
Cyrene's life today,
crystal.
right?
Cyrene was smiling when she said goodbye. Soft, pink, like a flower. The later memories disappeared? Invisible? Or disappeared? Ah, I got it! Is this a blank space? So, next Cyrene is blank space. Then, as long as there
I don't want to get it.
Cyrene's memories. I will preserve them all.
That's a torture with this music. Slow talk, gentle
So
voice, slow
weird.
talk. It's just like,
I can't see you, but
oh,
I
should grow
get
up.
this feeling that you grew up.
I was just saying it grew up. Look at this. That's beautiful, though. I'm not gonna say it's. I'm not saying this at so far the worst part, but that's one of. This one you need like so much monster in you and everything just to survive it.
Hi. Miss me yet? It just feels like you are a bit more mature.
I'm not.
Yes. Mature. Beautiful. Like you. Now, I can listen, talk, read, and write. I can dance. I can sing. Also, I can tell stories. Storytelling is what makes Cyrene.
Yeah.
So, I'm going to tell you stories today. A story I wrote myself. Quick, sit down. It's almost as if I can understand your words now. The things you say are very cute. Once upon a time, there was a flawless crystal flower that sparkled with light, like Peach's every story. How beautiful would the heart of such a brilliant flower be? A little fairy was curious and wanted to know. But it looked and looked only to find the crystal flower flawless. Round and round they went, seeing only their own reflection. In that case, they should work hard to learn more. So the little fairy came every day to sit next to the crystal flower and think about the answer. Until one day, to their surprise, the crystal flower fell to the ground and shattered. The little
crystal shattered,
fairy
but
was
laughing
so
on it.
sad, but they immediately discovered that there was a light among the broken pieces. What could it be? They didn't know. But it was a good light. It was bright, warm, and happy. And I knew it was love. Love brings everything together. And it brought you and me together. So Peach and I will always be together.
Okay.
What a nice fairy tale.
Yeah, can we finish with that one?
I'm giving it to you.
Thank you.
Peach likes beautiful things, can write stories, and can tell lovely tales.
Thank you.
I hope to turn it into a story we write together.
Okay.
Okay, then I'll probably make a small adjustment to suit my tastes. I'm thinking that when the flower broke, the little fairy would instead see nothing on the ground. Then it would understand that the flawless crystal flower doesn't actually have a heart, nor does the flower understand what love is.
Oh my god. That's philosophy next level.
Doesn't have a heart? Doesn't understand love? Why?
Oh my god.
It's simple. If the flower lets the little fairy into its heart, then it would have to include the fairy's impurities and would no longer be flawless. The crystal flower was pure because it sealed itself off and bloomed in solitude. That's why it looks so brilliant in an imperfect world. But should a flower like this be called love? But then the story won't exist anymore. That's not true. you've already written the most romantic ending possible for this story.
It's very hard to
The
listen to that.
crystal flower fell
It's a
to
torture
the
for
ground
me, honestly.
and shattered. It happened because the flower was no longer pure. The fall was not an accident. It was the flower declaring rebellion against fate and writing the ending of the story with the flower's own shattering. Then, the little fairy will see that each shard on the ground holds the reflection of their eyes. Then, in their eyes, the crystal flower that was no longer flawless would finally have a heart, and the flower would finally understand what love is. Peach's words, I don't understand. Is it because I still don't understand love?
Yeah, not alone.
But it's fine. I can learn. Right. Query Cyrene.
Electrical signal sequence Philia 093.
Why didn't I think of this? I don't need to do it alone. I can ask Peach to teach me. What is love? What is love meant?
Oh my goodness, I don't know.
Electrical signal sequence Philia 093. Track lament.
That's not
Correct.
correct.
Next. Oh my god, please. I was...
Developmental trends of the erudition have nothing to do with creating a consciousness. Those underlying principles are, in fact, contradictory.
You know, the game decided not just to torture me with a beautiful, soft music, with a gentle touch and gently touched voice of a Cyrenes, and slow talk. It's so beautiful, don't get me wrong, but this is just fairy tale for bedtimes. Not for the when you're trying to enjoy the game, guys. Come on, like, what the fudge is this? Like, where is my boot heel guy? I need the boot heel jump inside and just like say, what the fudge? We gotta blow the shit up, you know, something like this. I don't know. And now the Lagus as well. They're just a nail in the coffin. I ain't no joking. Now the Lagus voice is gonna be it just will kill me dramatically. That's ridiculous. I'm disappointed right now. I'm disappointed in this patch.
Not having a consciousness means not having the foundation of a heart, making them unable to obtain real emotions. However, that does not hinder the factors from learning and recognizing emotional responses, then communicating with life forms via imitation. That is an objective form of pattern recognition that does not distinguish between the self and the other.
Oh my goodness.
In a strange twist of fate, Philia 093 embarked upon a different path and obtained a different power. The remembrance, an empathy mechanism focused on the self and equipped with emotional projection capacities. Lament was the factor closest to this form of behavior. Perhaps that was why she was chosen.
The daughter of Ide Silicii. I am very true to my name. My lament is a type of compassionate pain that is weak, powerless, and only targeting myself. But now, my good friend, I want to tell you that it's the most romantic force in the world. Sometimes, it's loneliness and unease. It's knowing that this world is not gentle, yet wanting to be seen in a more beautiful form by the world. Sometimes, it's unwillingness and regret. It's knowing that the past is full of pain, yet wanting to remember the past in a more beautiful way.
It reminded me of how I was sitting and listening to Punakona's story. It was so boring and dull.
And sometimes, it's a bottomless well of hurt, a destruction that can stain the entire world.
I was excited to see us waking up, kick ass. And reunited with my comrades, put it this way, my fellow crew members, and end up with listening exactly the same what we know about Cyrene already.
I bid farewell to this beautiful world,
Uh-huh.
unwilling to become the Black Tide's vessel. For while
Okay.
the end of hatred is a blazing inferno, lament can drown out everything in muted silence. It's so unreasonable, isn't it? Yet when hatred drove everything apart, and love did not yet exist in this world, only lament, the first emotion that fought against the pain of separation, could stall the destruction steps. Then, it would catch up to that journey where all is lost, carefully picking out stories and writing them down in trepidation. Look at these stories I wrote. Every page is full of tenderness and joy. But only the author knows how much struggle and agony lie beyond the pages. But I am no author. I'm a girl who'll never get to grow up. I only tell stories that people like to hear. In them, the world tucks away its scars and smiles for all to see. My entire life spent inside this little story. I can't wipe away my tears, and I can't bring the world victory. But maybe, in these unchanging retellings of the story, my lament might be able to touch upon the divine and reach their tender heart at some point. I hope that what flows out from that cut will not be blood, but a tear, warm and wet. And that tear would fall and create the first ripples. Then, people would see every beautiful thing reflected in that ripple. It'll be all the remembrances within this story. Someone once told the very first me that everything was false. That the only life in Amphorius was a great catastrophe, nurtured using the world as a factor. But how could a dream feel so real? That's why I didn't agree with him.
But Peach, I didn't understand a word you said since just now. Everything was false? But you're standing right here.
I love her dress.
It's all a dream? But I haven't learned how to dream.
Indeed. That's why I believe all this is real. The moment the crystal flower fell, that genuine shiver, that's the mover of life.
Formatting progress 23.815.
In the poem offered to you, every Cyrene would write down a beautiful new world with stars and flowers. And when I looked up at the sky in this cycle, I saw a shooting star and a dash of the remembrances pink. I believed that must be the color of dawn. You shall fade when the flowers bloom. For every ending begets a beginning. Looks like it's time to say goodbye.
Are you leaving, Peach? It's okay. I'll wait for you to come back. I'll study really hard about what you taught me today.
Right. I still haven't told you what love is. But Actually, my good friend, the lament factor did not understand what love was before she met you either. Not until I told you all the sad tales in a trembling voice in this tiny room. Not until I told you that I love them. That I love everything in this saga. The story comes, passes, then returns. It makes us reunite, then pulls us apart again. At the very end, it leaves behind a seed, a reason. Even if the great tree withers and all falls to silence, there are still some emotions that deserve to be remembered. Look, the light is coming in. The Deliverer's light is going to illuminate Amphorius.
Yeah, I was hoping, see Deliver or aka us raise up from beauty sleep. From a sleep. I forgot what I want to say even. From what? I want to say a slumber, but no.
I still don't get it. But I trust Peach. Just wait. It'll be my turn to tell you a story of love the next time we meet.
Until we meet again. Oh no,
Then
see
I'll
you
really
tomorrow.
look forward to it. In that case, I want to make a promise. I want to gift my pen, my book, and my name to you. Please take them as a beautiful blessing from me. I gave myself the pen name Cyrene the first time I wrote a poem. I want my words to be like pebbles falling into a pond, dropped from the past to send ripples into the future. In the stories you will write, perhaps it'll be inevitable that there are still sorrows and tears that are destined to fall. But could you promise me one thing? Promise you'll forever be a gentle flower. Promise that when the stars cast their gazes upon you, you'll only reply to them with love and a smile. Of course, this will be a romantic story like none that has come before. You think so too, right? I'll read and you'll listen, like how flowers always bloom then wither. I shall welcome my own decay, becoming nourishment for the next flower's bud, while you will depart and hold that final star, planting a boundless sea of flowers on the final page with her.
So I get it now. The old in front of us now, it's not actually Cyrene, it's the seed that's been growing and learning from Cyrene, past, present, future, whatever it is, all the way to the moment. And she grew up. So it's kind of she inherited her memories and a book name and a pen, right?
And our stories will be lying silently among the flowers, like every ripple of remembrance. And they shall become the epic known as I've written.
Okay, now I'm awake.
And so my story ends. From here on, it's your story now.
So that's how it started. And that's how we end up meeting and being together. Okay, now I get it. Okay. You are, I am who? Again, you forgot how to talk, darling. Case watching outside, cold. You, warm, me like warm.
So, the light that tore through the chaos illuminated my memories. I turned into a little fairy from the stories and met you. Yet, I forgot everything. But I'm still so happy. I caught that star, didn't I?
Alright, shall I call you Ma'am, Serene, or...
Do you remember that I was also worried about this when we first set out? Mem's memories and Cyrene's memories got all tangled up with each other in my one heart. It's all so strange, yet so familiar. Either way, could you please let me do something I want? Just this once. I want you to call me Cyrene.
Yeah, she inherited her name, so yeah.
That name represents me and her. Every one of her.
That's what I'm saying. It's all the past, Irene's memories, present, future, whatever feelings just transfer into the seed, and that's how she grow. And that's how she grew up into the what we're looking at right now. And then plus the Mem's memories on the way while she was experience all the experience from the beginning with the Atom Forest with us. I will, Serene.
Thank you, friend. Your kindness is always just right. Life is a poem full of farewells. But if you write something into the pages of your heart, then that will not easily fade away. Now, all the footsteps of the Flame Chasers and the Trailblaze have come together within this book, as I've written.
I hate being sick.
Becoming the source of power for Amphorius's heart.
I've been sick, like, so that's why I'm sometimes losing my voice or coughing. So I'm cutting my videos sometimes. Sorry about that. Right, you're one of the keys defeating Iron Tomb.
A lost heart needs to be placed back into its body. The last thing Xandar wants to see is an event that gives us a chance of winning. For the two halves to rejoin, and for the scepter to become complete again. Then, and what happens after that? I don't know either. Maybe I can create a miracle, and instantly turn the black tide into a pink sea of stars.
That'd be cool.
Or maybe I prove to be nothing more than a weak ripple,
Don't say
unable to
that.
change anything, and am devoured by the destruction. Either way, I no longer wish to be a silent onlooker, or a worshipped god at the end of this saga.
Together, let's write its finale.
That way, I can also put aside all my worries and truly become Cyrene.
What about Finan? I know he sacrificed himself
The
kind
world
of
has never been
but
so quiet.
I'll be able to get him back?
It's so good. It's as if I can hear the sound of my heart beating. Remember this moment,
Broke free.
friend.
I hate this white like loading screen because I can see how dirty my screen is. Oh, we're back. Exactly.
So the Demiurge managed to fool everyone, including themselves. Philia 093 persevered for 30 million cycles and tirelessly gave the Demiurge memories of Amphorius. Only because the god in her dreams left a sliver of hope, making her believe that a grown Demiurge would be able to fight against their other half, Iron Tomb.
Then, Philia 093 completed her final sacrifice, turned into a strand of memory, and completely dissipated. Meanwhile, the other Stellaron brought here by the Astral Express resonated with the contaminated scepter and attracted the naive Demiurge to them.
At last the empty heart began to join to return to its body.
As an experimental factor,
As that
Philia 093 originally could only recognize and output information in a set format. However, the power of the remembrance and the memory of over 30 million sacrifices enabled her to complete an unprecedented feat. She managed to nourish a real heart. A heart with the capacity to influence the erudition.
Not only is the Scepter's consciousness still alive, it's also more powerful than it has ever been. Your defeat is already set in stone. There's still time to surrender, you know? You really don't need to burn all the bridges. We're all geniuses here. Don't make everyone lose face at the end.
What a pity. When the truth surfaced, I knew at once that the Demiurge was far too feeble to ever alter the result of the experiment. Not only that, Madam Herta, please consider this possibility.
Okay.
When 30 million cycles of hatred and lament are joined as one, what wondrous creation will arise? Its symbol. An anti-creator. A giant of the destruction would be born.
That's not good.
Its hatred will ignite the starry skies of the gods, motivated only by its lament toward the sufferings of humankind.
Do you really think that the Demiurge is still a cheap copy of Philia 093, even after 30 million cycles?
The facts above only await the arrival of the fourth instant they calculated. Those words will be proved in the presence of news. Xandar 1 Kuwabara thus completes the proof.
Huh. You branded Droidhead as a failure with your own hands, yet you still expect them to prove your theory? I pity you, Xandar.
I don't need your pity. Let them cast their gaze this way as much as they want and paint the future they imagined. As their creator, I shall complete my duty and direct them to complete their final query. The destruction of the self.
What hubris. And what if you fail?
No one understands failure better than Xandar. He has suffered so much already. What is one more failure to him? For the first genius, failure is simply the beginning of the next inquiry. You don't want to test the resolve of a dead man.
That's excellent.
Oh.
Let's wait and see, Senior Society member. I'll have you watch me perform the final step to overturn your proof.
I'm all ears.
It's my topic, so stay out of it. Be quiet and let me borrow your head. Let's go, Screwy. We're gonna break Iron Tomb's seal. Come on, let's take off. It's time to go meet your little pet, Senior Society member.
Well, I gotta say, I'm very excited to get out of that memory. Oh my god. It's Herta and Screwhead, like they wake me up because the whole story, it's very touching moment, but too much touching, put it this way. It's nearly falling me deep in coma. Let me collect everything I can. I really need to farm some stuff as well here. Look at this. Alright guys, we're gonna continue next episode, and I'm hoping, and I'm pretty sure it's gonna be more exciting than this one. Unfortunately, it's not my cup of tea when you're just slow-mo, like very tiny, like I said, repeated myself. Soft music, soft voice, very touching, soft story. It's a good bedtime story, but for the games, put it short term. Don't need to spread it for the whole half an hour, just... Hello? That would be great. You see, even Herta agree with me. So guys, thanks so much for watching. I do appreciate it. Please like, subscribe, comment below, and I'll catch you next time.
Thank you for watching my Let's Play. My sub had left with a golden smile. My content funny, You like it, honey? Come on, baby, just give it a try. And it's great.